Leadership, they say, is not an achievement but a responsibility. Oh yes.
And responsibility simply means ability to respond. You are placed in authority for others out of obscurity. But how come èyí ti rí níjọba Buhari? In the year 2015, my dear nation, Nigeria. Yes, Nigeria. There emerged a president called Buhari. Many look up to him as the Messiah who has come to grant our heart desire. But alas, after a general assessment of his 8 years in government, this is what many Nigerians have to say of his achievement. Èyí ti rí níjọba Buhari. As a nation, our differences was poorly managed. Our togetherness was badly damaged. Patriotism was replaced with nepotism, tribalism, and religionalism. No more brotherhood we stand. Oh, what a great division in our dear motherland. And on him as a person, he can be described as a compassionate president who embraced lots of criminals and accommodated their sins in his administration,
despite his campaign to fight corruption.
It was even openly declared your sins are forgiven when you join APC, meaning you can mismanage public funds in NDDC and be so corrupt in NFPC. But as long as you are a loyal member of APC, you are untouchable to EFCC. No wonder we are labeled
the headquarters of poverty in the world,
because we had a president who could not keep
to his word.
Really? Oh yes, èyí ti rí níjọba Buhari. As they say, the primary responsibility of any responsible government is protections of life and properties. But unfortunately, during his government, Boko Haram, bandits, killer herdsmen, and kidnappers made insecurity a very serious matter. Killings every day, everywhere, as if our lives didn't really matter. A young perishing, old languishing, hope diminishing, yet politicians flourishing. Under him, freedom of speech landed many in a ditch. Freedom of expression took many into detention. Fundamental human right was never a common man's right. We voted a facilitator, but what we got was a dictator who became a tormentor.
Terrible!
Oh yes,
terrible. As the head of the executive, he became Lord over the judiciary, and the legislature became his rubber stamp because many corrupt lawmakers were loyalists in his camp. Èyí ti rí níjọba Buhari. Furthermore, he became the first president who acted more a
Nigerian than
a Nigerian. He also won the award of most traveled president in history because in treating even common headache and toothache, he traveled out of the country. Medical doctors and university lecturers went on several strikes for months under his administration for poor funding of medical sector and education. Japa, they named it, as many Nigerians, especially health workers, decided to relocate when the level of suffering and poverty became so great. He promised us a great change, but suddenly, a naira to dollar became a mere change. Fuel scarcity, food scarcity, and even naira scarcity in every city. For 8 years, our refineries remained dilapidated. Even our national grid became outdated. Without any positive result, it closed our land borders and disobeyed so many court orders. From top to bottom, our economy was reduced to the lowest bottom.
Terrible!
Oh yes. Èyí ti rí níjọba Buhari. Let this also be included in his account that in February 25th, 2023, he never allowed our vote to count because under his leadership, INEC and Mr. Yakubu conducted the worst election in the history of our dear nation. Our democracy, they turned to a mere demonstration of grace. President Buhari will be remembered for what happened in a peaceful demonstration during NSAS, how he wasted so many innocent lives and covered it up with indecent lies. He will be remembered of being guilty of not always present on duty, always reluctant to take vital decisions that will benefit our dear nation. He will be remembered for how, even to his last day in the office, he kept borrowing and plugging Nigeria into debt, just the way he allowed many innocent lives through insecurity to meet their untimely death.
Serious?
Oh yes, serious.
Nevertheless, the dream of tomorrow, they say, is far more important than the memory of yesterday. So with hope and faith in God, we look forward to a better leader after him, who will govern us well and make our dear nation the center of attraction to every other nation.
Let me hear you say,
God bless
Nigeria.
Nigeria.
Thank you.